Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger and my friends. Today's a very good day for fighting games and a personally very good and happy day for me. Now, why is that exactly? Well, Dead or Alive is back, and yeah, we got Marvel Tokon too. We'll cover that in a separate video soon. Look forward to that. But to me, this is the main event. Now, before anything else, y'all know I'm not a reaction video guy, but I'll give you a little taste of some of my impressions, if you will, as I was watching along with the State of Play live. Also, I guess apologies for some language. I know I don't normally curse on the channel, but I was a little excited. Please forgive me. I can be down with that.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズ新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
What do we got?
デッドアライブシリーズの開発始動しました。
Yeah! Fucking right! Oh my, I got Virtua Fighter and Dead or Alive back. How lucky can I get? Like, do I even want anything more? Like, what else could a man ask for? So yeah, pretty happy about all this, it turns out. And so what are we getting exactly? Well, we're getting Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, which will be an updated version of the final current game of the franchise, Dead or Alive 6. And we're getting an all-new entry sometime in the future in the franchise Dead or Alive 7. We are unfortunately light on details at the moment, but, you know, hype will sustain us for the time being. Dead or Alive 6 is admittedly an older game. It's still a beautiful game, though. And if you up-res it, you know, PlayStation 5, you know, crispy 4K, all that kind of stuff, it'll look as good as any modern fighter today, trust me. And Dead or Alive 7, this new engine, I'm assuming the Ninja Gaiden engine, Kasumi's looking pretty all right. At least they got the idea out of the gate. We don't need that dumb fight online of, oh my god, they're taking the sexy away from, like, that was so stupid back then, and we can just avoid dealing with it now. They get it. Trust me that I have a very long memory when it comes to stuff like this, and I can be an incredibly petty person about it. I love the sexy in Dead or Alive. I also love the people who actually want to play the game. So let's talk about what we know, which unfortunately admittedly is not much at the moment, but Dead or Alive 6 Last Round. It's Dead or Alive 6, modernized a little bit, like, you know, shaped up a little bit graphics-wise. It's for modern consoles, already looks great, and it'll look better yet because they're going to sharpen it up for modern consoles. Dead or Alive 6 Last Round will be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam. Sorry, Switch fans, I got no info about a Switch 2 version. The core fighters? Well, it's back, the free-to-play version. And it'll have 4 permanently unlocked characters, one of them being Hanoka. She's like a multi-stance, like a mimic kind of character. Marie Rose, little cutesy girl. Kasumi, who is nominally the main character, and Nico, who is the blue hair scientist girl. You'd think Hayabusa or Ayane, right? But those are main eventers. You pay money for those characters. And that's how core fighters works. You have a free version of the game, so those 4 characters are free forever, and you can play them as much as you want, and you can unlock other characters or stages piecemeal, like DLC, right? So if you want to buy one character but not the full game, you can. And they also state that the core fighters version is 100% compatible with the regular full version of the game. So if you have the free version and you're playing a friend that has the full version, it's not an issue. I assume this also means crossplay, because it's the modern day, you gotta, but they didn't say so explicitly. Same with rollback, they didn't say explicitly, but you have to assume, otherwise they're crazy people, right? And we have this shot, actually. So we're going to have 5 of the DLC characters joining the base roster. So Nyo Tengu, Phase 4, Tamaki, Momoji, and Rachel. Mai Shiranui and Kula, they're not mentioned. It might be like a rights thing. They're technically guest characters, right? So we'll see. But you're getting most of the DLC characters out of the gate. So already not a bad package, but they're giving this game like support. So, you know, they're doing things like they're going to upgrade the photo mode, which was great. Like, you know, if you want to take pictures of a fighting game, Dead or Alive is a pretty good game to take pictures in. I remember that partially being one of the causes of the core values incident at EVO all those years ago, actually. But like, yo, they're adding new costumes and new characters after launch. So like we had Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, right? And we've covered that a lot on the channel. It's basically Coda Paint modernizing Virtua Fighter 5. It's kind of what they're doing there, but even more. Like if you just put it out, 4K, upscale, whatever, hopefully rollback, please don't be crazy. Hopefully rollback, please don't be crazy. And then that would be enough, right? But if you're actually putting more content that was in the base game to begin with, that's kind of big. Like a Ninja Gaiden 4, look for Ayane at the minimum as a new character, maybe like Yakumo, the new character from Ninja Gaiden 4. Maybe you up-res older models from older games that didn't make it to the modern games. And you can finally get Leon in Dead or Alive 6, which was a big problem. He wasn't in the game. Leon is the manliest man to ever man. He wasn't in the game, so I wound up learning Neo Tengu, which, she's cool, but like, where's my boy? So fresh coat of paint, a lot of the DLC characters, new costumes, new characters. That's pretty okay. And June 25th at that's not far away. It's actually the day before EVO, I think. So we got that, and of course, hey, Dead or Alive 7. So details, what do we even have? Like, okay, purple flowers, Ayane confirmed. That's all I can take out of that, right? You see purple, she's the most purple character in fighting games, so you do that. And then we see a kick. And we're in front of the DoA Tech building specifically. So if we have DoA Tech, expect ninjas, expect clones, expect dinosaurs, and all the nonsense they do, right? And we have a very lovely render here of Ryu Hayabusa, just looks fantastic, and a very lovely render of Kasumi in a newer outfit that looks fantastic. And yes, I'm very sure, so we don't have the controversy again, I'm very sure her classic outfit will persist, but this is a pretty good look. All I'm saying is I'm not complaining about what I'm seeing on the screen right now. And then hey, Dead or Alive 30th anniversary, sick, love it. New game in development. For PlayStation 5, and I'm assuming other consoles, but they're not going to say it because it's on the PlayStation State of Play, right? You don't advertise the competition when you're on the home team. Although, hey, maybe it's a PlayStation exclusive. They haven't stated one way or another. All I can say is, it looks like a modern fighting game, has great graphics. We know nothing about gameplay or any specifics, but I'll certainly be there day one, to say the least. Like, I love Dead or Alive. The very literal first video ever on this channel is a Dead or Alive video. Sorta a fan is what I'll say. And as a fan, I'm over the moon. Like, I can't put it any other way. I'm so excited. Like, I know for like the various FGC talking head people, my tastes are a little bit different than everyone else. Like, I like some games that aren't as popular, but like, Dead or Alive is one of them. Like, sometimes I get labeled a Tekken hater. And maybe I play that up every now and then to stir some fights. Like, I like Tekken, but I legitimately like Virtua Fighter and Dead or Alive a lot more. And while we're here, I like Soul Calibur a lot more than Tekken. I think Tekken's like at the bottom of the poll for me. But on that note, the mono game dominance of the 3D fighting genre is over. Virtua Fighter is back. Dead or Alive is back. It might be a little bit before we get the newer entries of both, but like, it's happening, it's coming. So now say if Tekken is not your cup of tea, you have something you've never had before. Options. Like, yeah, you could play Street Fighter 6 or whatever, but like a lot of 3D fighters like 3D fighters because they're 3D. Street Fighter decidedly is not. Having more options is better than none. So given that Dead or Alive 6 Last Round is realistically not that far away, I suggest you learn a little bit about the franchise and maybe pick it up when it comes out. I still think DoA5 is a better game overall, but this is the more modern of the games, right? And it is a last round, so I'm sure there will be rebalancing as well. It's not just going to be the stock DoA6 balance. So it'll be very interesting to see where that goes. But for me, my favorite 3D fighters are both back now, right? I'm over the moon, I'm super happy, and I'm here to tell you, just like Virtua Fighter, look forward for me to be your source for all Dead or Alive news to come. And when the time comes for the games to come out, both of them, both the remaster for Dead or Alive 6 and also Dead or Alive 7, I'll have all sorts of guides, information, everything you could hope for. And before we close out, since, Dead or Alive and VF share a lot of DNA, right? And we've already had VF characters in Dead or Alive 5, as we talked about in this video. And if you're interested about Dead or Alive, I highly, highly, highly suggest you watch the video. But since we've had VF characters in DoA before, How about we do it again and we get someone from DoA in the new Virtual Fighter, like say Ayane. Ayane is not magic the same way Hayabusa and Kasumi are, right? So she would fit in DoA. And plus her very heavy reliance on like back turn stance stuff is more unique. Like Kage does it a bit, but Ayane would work. She would work. Anyways, I can gush all day, but I gotta work on the Marvel Tokon video too, so look forward to that. But I'm just happy. What a great day to be a fighting game fan. When there's more to cover, don't worry, it'll be here on the channel. But that said, that's it for me. That's it for the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Dead or Alive.